Hey guys, welcome back to Top 10 Gaming. I'm Ron Mackenzie LaFergie. So we've talked about a whole lot of Sonic couples between our fanship video and the Sonic couples videos. Many of these are fans saying they wish a certain duo would get together, but today we're gonna be taking it a bit further and talk about fanfiction involving ships. And I'll read an excerpt from each of the fanfics I choose. If you enjoy this video, let us know by throwing us a thumbs up down below, and if you want more, check out part 1. But before you do that, get ready. It's time for the Top 10 Sonic fanships part 2. Before I start, I just want to say that I'll be pointing out the strangeness of some of this stuff, and it might look like I'm making fun of the author. Just know that there's no judgment here, and any negativity is with the goal of humor. You guys keep doing you, and if you are someone who likes writing Sonic fanfics, power to ya. Shine on, you crazy diamond. Now, on with the list. Number 10. Truth or Dare. I think the title of this story by Frostbitten Death speaks for itself. We all know what Truth or Dare leads to eventually. Here's a taste of this Saw Nails shipping fanfic. Rouge shushed Amy and pointed her finger at Sonic and Tails. Amy turned her head, where she pointed and saw Tails kissing Sonic on the lips, actually performing the dare like she said. It looked like they were doing it without any trouble. Rouge asked him to kiss Sonic on the lips, and there they were, making out with one another right there on the carpet. The end totally sounds like a Seinfeld line. Right there on the carpet, right there on the carpet! Making out, Jerry! Number 9. I now pronounce you egg and wife. This fanfic, written by SSBB Wizard 96, sees the Sonic gang heading off to Eggman's wedding chapel. It features a bunch of pairings including Son, Amy, Shadooge, and an unexpected relationship between Tails and Knuckles. Here's a short reading. Knuckles approached Tails with a soft kiss and then made his way down his neck. I think sleep can wait, Knuckles said as he began kissing Tails' neck and making his way down. Oh yeah, right there! Tails egged his lover on. His dream was coming true. And if you want more, you'll have to read it for yourself. Number 8. Juicy Details. This story by Ezekiel tells of yet another attempt by Amy to get Sonic to notice her. However, when she seeks comfort in Tails, she learns that big things sometimes come in small packages. God, I hate myself for that one. Anyway, here's a bit of it told from Amy's perspective. Tails smirked as he walked over to me. Sorry to disappoint you, but my IQ isn't the only thing that's large. I laughed as Tails leaned in and intertwined our lips for a second time. I soon felt Tails' hands start to tug on my dress, and that's all I can bring myself to say. Number 7. The Satin Princess. This story by Ultra Shadow sees Rouge as a popular talent agent. However, she decides to relieve stress by getting a massage from a certain grumpy hedgehog, and things get steamy. Here we go. She gasped a little as she felt his soft tug. The towel dropped until it revealed her smooth back. Her anxiety rose and began to skyrocket until Rouge felt Shadow trace a gentle finger down her spine. He drew a slow, long curve. Rouge felt herself shudder. Don't worry. His deep voice was like black velvet. I'm going to take care of you. Smooth. Number 6. When Sonic is away. This is a rather explicit one by Melodious Bloodshed. The description starts, Shadow bangs Knuckles and an odd relationship forms, and that sets the tone pretty well. Also, apparently in this one the characters are human, which will be a relief to some and a bummer for others. Here's a taste from the perspective of Tails. I'm glad you're home, he murmured, lifting his eyes again. This time they were soft and almost shy, and it took all the control he had not to snatch his friend up and run home to have his way with him. So sweet. Number 5. The Babysitter Affair. This story by True Mel Mako Mei Ling tells of a more mature Knuckles-Rouge relationship while they're married with children. However, Knuckles is accused of cheating and things get dicey. Here's a quote. Feeling himself grow hotter with anticipation, he gently took hold of Rouge's leg and slipped his hand up the length of her thigh. A small chuckle escaped her from the way his glove tickled her fur. How much did it tickle? Find out yourself. Number 4. A Gift for Valentine. This story by Blockhead Green 1189 ships Shadow with Twilight Sparkles. That's right, it's a Sonic / My Little Pony crossover. What could be more normal? In case that's not enough for you, here's an excerpt. You like it? Shadow asked again with a macho tone in his voice. Twilight nodded at him simply as she released his neck and placed both her arms on the wall as if inviting him to her. Shadow's smirk grew wider when she did it, and then he moved closer to her and kissed her on the lips again. Yep. Number 3. Sonic and Luigi's Amazing Quest. That's right, it's time for Son-Luigi. This story by Swagtron420 follows Sonic and Luigi, who are, of course, desperately in love, on their first adventure. The very first line says it all. Sonic woke up, the fresh morning sun gleaming across his super hot chest. He looked to his side to see Luigi still sleeping. Sonic stared at his lover with a smile until finally he awoke with a yawn. Luigi! An excited Sonic said, Are you ready for the farmer's market today? I love how domestic they are. Number 2, Because of You. This one's just weird. I'm sorry, but this story written by Swift178 tells of how Tails was distraught after Cosmo's death because they were in love. Sonic comes in to comfort him and the two have sex, and then this happens, and it's from Tails' perspective. "Just spit it out already," I said in the angriest voice I could muster. The dog jumped at my anger before looking at his clipboard, sighing and looking me in the eyes. "I'm afraid to say, you're pregnant, Mr. Prower." Yeah, told you it was weird. Number 1, Sonic's Ultimate Harem. This story by Lil Sonic is so long it's insane. As of now, there are 321 chapters, all detailing Sonic's experiences with a different famous character, as he tells Mario of his sexual exploits. He even goes on an adventure with Deadpool and sleeps with Lady Death. It's crazy, and the run-on sentences are real. Listen, Sonic motorboats Death's breasts and rubs them, making Death feel extremely good, and the blue bird takes the liberty to bite the nipple and tweaks the other nipple. This causes Death to let out a high-pitched scream. She wraps her hand around the hedgehog's. Okay, I think you get the picture. That's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please smack that thumbs up button and subscribe to Top 10 Gaming for more videos. Check out our Top 10 Sonic playlist for more videos like this one, and as always, let me know in the comments what you think of these and if you know of any other awesome fanfics, so I don't have to read through a million myself. And before you ask, yes, my narration services are for sale. Just kidding, kind of. Yeah, until next time, I'm Ron McKenzie with Top 10 Gaming. Later, gamers.